Hello guys, this is my second tutorial using Logic. This time I'm not going to be using Massive though because maybe people can't afford Massive. So we're going to be doing a wobble bass in the ES2. While it's loading, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm 13 and I go to church and I play football. That's pretty much all you need to know about me. So yeah, and I make music. Mostly dubstep, some electro house. I'm starting to get a lot into electro house now, but let's get started on the tutorial. So once you open up the ES2 synth, it'll look like this. Then you want to go down to this drop and go to tutorial settings, analog saw init, and then that should sound like this. By the way, if you don't have a MIDI controller, if you press caps lock, then you can play with your keyboard. So it sound like this. It's very basic. And then you want to change this to sine and put the frequency modulation about right there, the first oscillator. And then second oscillator, you want it -24, which is 1 octave. Then you go down here and you right click. You have all of these. You want to choose one of the glasses, I think. I like all the glass ones, but I mostly like the glass 2. Sorry, the note's stuck. And then if you didn't hear that, it sounds like this. It's a pretty good sounding one. You can already tell that's going to be really dirty. And then so now it's time for the wobble. So you want to change the target on the first thingy to cut off 1 and 2 right there. And then you want to change this little VS section to LFO2. And the cool thing about LFO2 is that it's tempo syncable, so you can change how fast you want it. So I'll just do just 1/8. And then this little thing is kind of like the frequency, I'd like to say. I need to turn the sustain up, which is right here. It says sus. So turn the sustain up. So you got your basic wobble bass. It isn't very dirty yet, so you must be wondering, why isn't this very dirty? It's because you need to turn the distortion up about here. So that's what it should sound like. You can change this distortion to hard. Sound a little better. And then chorus is kind of cool. And that's the pan, I believe. This is the speed. So that's basically what you need to know about the ES2 wobble bass. You can mess around with all these oscillators in this one, but you basically want this one to have a sine wave. But around here you can mess with the oscillators. The organs sound pretty good, like organ 5. No, not that organ. But like it's the organs. I forgot which organ it was, but if you want to use an organ, maybe it was this one. It sounds pretty good, but my favorite is the glass 2. And then now we add a little bit of effects. So you click on this insert tab, do a plugin. I'm just gonna do this distortion right here. Pretty basic distortion. I'm gonna with distortion, less is more. So you want to turn this output down about there. No. And it sounds kind of muffled, so you want to turn the drive up. And the tone makes it have that little muffled sound. So, and then, yeah, so you can just mess with this, change the output. So that sounds pretty good. And the reverb plugins on here, just add a little bit of, I don't know how to explain it, a little more filthiness. So you're gonna take this space designer. If you can't tell, there's tons of reverb, so you want to turn this down about there. And then with the EQ, you're gonna have to mess around with this on your own. Honestly, when I'm making my songs, I mess with this tons, so I can't really tell you the specific things to do. This isn't very good, but it sounds fine for now. You can turn the master gain up. Now I'm going to show you another technique. Well, not really technique, another little, just a little feature with Logic. So you're recording a track, let's just do. Then we'll just drag this over to measure 1. Shrink it down a little bit. Turn the cycle on. Like that. So now you got this. Just. It isn't very good. It's just some crappy tune I came up with on the spot. So you want to click on automation. Start out on volume, and then you click on here. You have the ES2. Go down to LFOs, choose LFO 2 rate. Then it's at 1/8 right now, but I can pretty much select this note, then drag it down however much I want. I can make that 4th note, so I can mess with it. It's gradually speed it up. So this is what it'll sound like now. So it's a pretty cool feature. So I guess that's, you could add more stuff, like you can add another, or not a channel EQ, but another EQ. You can also add bit crusher, makes it kind of have that yaw sound, so move the down sampling up. Not that much. Kind of cool, but with the space design, or not just space design, but with all the reverbs, it kind of messes it up. So now that I think of it, that's the end of this video. So subscribe to my channel, and I'll be uploading more videos soon. Bye.